Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Playmobil, the movie. Playmobil, the movie, tells the story of a brother and sister who get sucked into an alternate land where they are transformed into Playmobil figures. It doesn't take long for them to split apart and go on their own adventures to rediscover not only what the meaning of family is, but what it means to have fun. Now, I wasn't really excited for this film. It kind of got dumped off into the beginning of December. I know it's been released elsewhere in the world at this point, and honestly, the studio seemingly has zero faith in this. It hasn't really gotten any advertisements, and tickets are only $5, so they're desperately pleading for people to get out there and watch it. And I can see why they didn't have much faith in it. And honestly, they probably would have been better off buying like a TV spot at the Super Bowl than sinking money into this if they wanted to advertise for the toys. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives that are here. Well, I do think that the animation is fine. I don't think it's good per se, but I definitely don't think it's bad. It's not the worst animation I've ever seen. It's fluid, it is competent, it looks like it definitely gives off the look that they're going for. And honestly, I think most of the animation is pretty solid, save for like the faces, but that's definitely a stylistic choice that the animators made. I also think the world building was pretty fun. I enjoyed that we got to bop around a little bit to different lands, though they were definitely like postcards of these lands. We never got to delve into them or really explore anywhere in this alternate world. But, it is what it is. But really, the world brought kind of fun, kooky characters to the scene because our main characters, a lot of these side characters and villainous folk are the most fun in the film. Like Daniel Radcliffe's character has some fun moments, and he's definitely the highlight out of our heroes. And then, honestly, I had the most fun with Adam Lambert's villain. He got a song in here because obviously, and he gets to really just kind of camp it up and be fun. Between the Daniel Radcliffe spy and the Adam Lambert villain, that injected the life this movie desperately was needing. That's about it where my positives are concerned. So let's go ahead and talk about what this film doesn't quite get right. Well, I mentioned an advertisement for Playmobil as toys, and that's the problem. This feels like just a soulless cash grab for Playmobil. It is a pretty blatant ripoff of the Lego movie, right down to live action sequences being shoved in there and all. The problem? It's nowhere near as good as the Lego movie. It doesn't justify its own existence like the Lego movie. Subsequent Lego movies have. It doesn't reach the level of even the worst of the Lego films thus far. The animation's not as good. The script, the characters, the humor, none of it works on any type of level. And it just feels like a straight to DVD ripoff of the Lego movies. I love Anya Taylor-Joy. I didn't love her in this film. I'm not sure about her as a voice actress, to be honest, and it didn't work here. And as I said, our two main characters are so bland and generic. The jokes here fall flat, and I found myself just being bored, which is, a pretty cardinal sin. I just wasn't invested. I wasn't invested in the story. I wasn't invested in the characters. I kind of was just along for the ride. And thanks to the cash grab, just commercial that it is, the message falls flat. It's much less about staying youthful or seeking out the fun in life than it is literally play. Particularly, play with these toys here. It isn't about connection. It isn't about family and, bonding over a shared experience, really. The message they are forwardly pushing at you is play with these toys. But it doesn't give you anything interesting to want to play with them. I'm also not sure why this was a musical. It didn't really need to be because the songs aren't that good. We have Adam Lambert, so if you're gonna cast him, I guess you need to make him sing, right? But the songs aren't that memorable. They're okay. They're just there. I can't hum them or sing them at all. And it just was a really odd choice that wasn't warranted and felt more shoehorned in rather than like an organic musical. I don't really want to harp too much in this review on this film because it didn't have enough soul for that. It honestly just is. I wasn't in pain watching it. It wasn't that horrific that I was just dying in the theater, but I was rather bored because there was no soul to be found. And that's kind of the worst, honestly. It's a film that literally functions as an advertisement. Yikes. So the tickets are $5 if your kids are some of those that enjoy playing with these little toys, which honestly I have like no familiarity with, so there's that too. And I think there's a game too, which I also am not familiar with. There's this weird pink pixie stuff that has a very strange underlying tone to it that I did not appreciate. I'm gonna say that too. But if your kids enjoy Playmobil as a commodity, $5 is a decent enough price to go see it. Otherwise, make your kids wait until this comes on TV so you don't have to sit through it yourself. So that is my review of Playmobil the movie. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Playmobil the movie? Or have you already seen it? If you have, let me know your thoughts, either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!